Hello everyone, it's me, Elias, and I'm back for another video on nitrous. I'm actually shocked because I've gotten so much comments and so many views and likes, and people have written to me on WhatsApp, and for me it's just crazy because when I first started this journey and when I posted this video, I thought I was alone with this because all my friends, all my family, cousins, they all told me that I was crazy for having experienced all this due to my nitrous use. I remember my friends telling me come on bro, this is real drugs. Are you telling me that you are getting these panic attacks, derealization from nitrous oxide? They're like, bro, there's real drugs, okay? Nitrous is nothing. And it really made me feel like maybe there's something wrong with me. But I can tell you guys that I actually written to a lot of people, and it's the thing that happened to me has happened to other people. Cause I remember, cause it was 6 months ago. I've been sober now for 6 months from nitrous oxide, and it is insane because I could not take nitrous oxide for max a week. Over a week, it was pretty unusual. I had to do nitrous oxide at least every fourth day, every fifth day of the week. Otherwise, it was just what am I doing? I'm bored. I need to do something fun. And I've done that since I was 19 and now I'm 22. So basically, I've been doing nitrous for 3 years or 2 years, constantly. And for me to not do it in 6 months, and listen, I never get an urge to do nitrous. And if you guys know, if you do nitrous, you know that when you get an urge for nitrous, it's like when you get a craving for food. It's when you really, really want something, you can't get it off your mind. It's like you just really, really want it right now. And if you get it right now, it would be so nice. And you know that feeling that you get from nitrous? I never experienced it anymore. Never. And I know it might feel really oh my god, when will these cravings go away? Believe me, they will go away after 3 months. I can tell you, after 3 months, you will see improvement. Um, anyways, I'm just gonna update you guys because let's do a timeline here. The first 3 days after I hit my last nitrous oxide, I experienced what people call derealization, anxiety, panic attack, depression, whatever. That's what I experienced. And that was 3-4 days after my last hit of nitrous. And it came like this, boom, like this. And it was so scary and it was so traumatizing. I can't even tell you. And this happened a couple days after my last hit of nitrous. And I remember the day before and the day before, I was fine. I hit nitrous. I woke up the next day. I was a bit groggy, but I was cool. The next day, I was also cool. But the third day, something just happened. I remember I was with my family and we were out with my dog, and I could just feel this pressure in my neck. Something was going on in my head. It was heavy. I don't know how to explain it. And I was just like, oh my God, what is going on? And I tried to sit down. I was like, oh, my head is something wrong with my head. Anyways, I got into the car, and that's when I experienced my first ever derealization. Never experienced it in my life. That's when I experienced it. And I remember hearing my parents' voices, but it was they were talking, but it was like my reality was here, and outside of it was just a dream world. I was I can hear them talking, but it doesn't feel real. Anyways, that was how I felt for 10, 12, maybe 20 days. All right, I felt horrible. And after a month, I still had some derealization episodes, major depression. Guys, I was majorly depressed for 3 months. All right, like, it's that kind of depression when you feel like, will I ever get out of this? Like, there's no way. I'm screwed. I've ruined my brain, and I must have died, or something must have happened to me, because now I'm feel like a totally different person. And one thing about this is, sometimes when I think about, my past, like, when I used nitrous, it feels like that person died and that I turned into something new. I don't know how to tell you this, but you will feel this kind of way. I promise you, if you experience the thing I experienced, you will feel like you've died, or like you're not the same, and everything around you is like changed. I don't know how to explain it. That's how I felt. Anyways, the first 3 months were difficult. Uh, when the derealization and actually depression totally disappeared, and actually also the anxiety, it was after 3 months. All right, sorry guys. After 3 months, 4 months, everything disappeared. Realization, anxiety, and depression. And okay, maybe had a little bit of anxiety sometimes, some depression, but that is mostly when I drink alcohol and get a hangover. But the first month I was like 30%, 40% recovered, and then it just went on from there. And I can tell you guys, it's my 6th month of being sober from nitrous, and I am 100% recovered. And it is so crazy to say this, because I really thought that I have damaged my brain, that I will have to live with this anxiety and depression forever. And it's so crazy to say this, that I got through it, and I'm 100% recovered. I don't experience derealization. I haven't done that for 2 months, even. I don't experience anxiety. If I even experience a little bit of anxiety, I manage it, because I don't experience derealization anymore. So it doesn't even matter. Like, anxiety can cope with it, but derealization is different. And like, it's so, I'm so blessed to like be here. And you know what the funny part is I thought that I ruined myself, that I'm damaged for life. But what actually happened is I became a better person. If it weren't for this psychosis, or nitrous withdrawal, or B12 deficiency, or whatever it was that made me feel like this, I would never be here where I am today. Before I got this episode, with the nitrous, I was like a douchebag. Like, I never worked out. I didn't do shit. I didn't even clean my apartment. I was like, drank all the time. I just had so many bad habits. But when that thing hit me, the realization, everything, it's like something died. It's like I died and I was reborn. It sounds so weird. It sounds so crazy, but that's what I think. Because I think 20 days after the psychosis or whatever that I had from the nitrous, I started working out. I got out gym membership, boxing. And ever since that day, I've actually been boxing to now. So I've been boxing for 4 or 5 months now. 4 or 5 months I've been boxing every single day. I don't drink caffeine anymore. I only drink once a week. Before it was 3 times a week. I spend time with my family a lot more. I have much better friends. There's so many positive things that have happened to me because of this thing that happened to me. This panic attack, this anxiety, this derealization, this psychosis, whatever that happened to me. Ever since that, my life has been totally changed. So if you're experiencing these horrible feelings, because I know in the beginning, guys, it is horrible. It feels like you're so depressed that it feels like you're dead inside. It feels like there's nothing that can make you happy. Like every day is just a struggle. I know how it feels, okay? It just feels unreal, and it feels like, when is this gonna go over? Have I fucking ruined my brain? I felt like that too, but it's over for me now. And like there's so many positive things. Now I remember stuff all the time. I can remember everything. Like I know when I used to do nitrous, my memory was so bad. Oh my god, it was so horrible. And yeah, I don't know what to say anymore, but I totally changed my life. Like I'm 6 months sober from this fucking nitrous, and I want to give you guys some notes. That first video that I made when I said 25 days sober, I'm telling you guys, I felt like shit. Like I was not recovered, or I was not, oh, it's much better now. Because, you know, I know in the video that I told, like, that I feel better, or that I'm like, oh, I'm feel recovered, or well, listen, guys, I felt like, if you compare it now, where I am now, to that video, when I record that video, there is like, it's day and night, you know. I felt so horrible there. Now I feel so good. And you want to know one weird thing? Like, I was just in Mexico with my friend. And you know, when I had this realization, I was scared to be far from home, because home is where I felt reality was. I don't know if you guys can relate, but I really wanted to be close to home, close to my parents or whatever, because like they were the only ones that would really make me feel like this is reality. I'm a reality. And traveling for me was so scary. I was like, shit, if I'm in another country and I get the realization, how can I know what is real? Who can confirm to me that what I'm seeing is real? So I actually just was like, fuck it. 1.5 months ago, I said, fuck it. I booked a ticket. 2 days later, I was on a plane. And trust me, guys, I was so fucking scared on that plane. But as soon as it lifted off, I was fine. Because one thing you gotta know, like when you have anxiety, the only cure for anxiety is accepting it for what it is and doing nothing about it. Accepting anxiety and doing nothing about it. Treating it like it's just something in your life, you know? That's how you get over anxiety. And you do this every day, repetition. You do this every day for months, and then it won't control you anymore. You cannot escape from anxiety. You can't take medication for anxiety. You can't avoid doing stuff because you have anxiety. All of this stuff will just make it worse. So yeah, this is my 6-month update, and as I say, I have my WhatsApp down below, so you can just text me and ask me questions. 'Cause trust me, guys, I can relate to everything nitrous related. I did nitrous for 3 years, okay? And I know how it fucking feels, okay? I know everything about nitrous. I was obsessed with nitrous. I used to buy nitrous, you know, like credit. I used to buy nitrous on credit. Like you order now and you pay later. Like Klarna, it's called Klarna. I used to literally buy 360 canisters, like these small canisters of nitrous. I think it was for $150, $200. Take this box, go to the basement. This was 3 years ago, 19. Go to the basement and binge. Because, you know, I couldn't be home because I live with my parents. So I went to the basement and I sat there in my basement like this, just taking nitrous after nitrous after nitrous. I passed out. I hallucinated. You know, I think I took maybe 200 canisters, like each binge. That was 3 years ago. I've been doing nitrous for 3 years, constantly. And I was so obsessed with nitrous. Like, oh my god, you know when you're at a party or you just have a bad day and you order some nitrous and you just lay in your bed, sit on your couch, you turn on that music and you just take nitrous and it's like, and it's like, ooh, ooh. You know that feeling, everything is gets so warm and music gets better. You know, I've experienced that. I know how it feels. I know why you're so hooked on it. But I can tell you, a life without nitrous is, it's 100 times better than when I was on nitrous. I don't even crave that feeling anymore. I don't even remember barely how it felt. Like, I don't even, because I know I used to crave nitrous all the time because that feeling was so amazing. Now my body doesn't even remember how it felt. Like, I don't even want it. And it's so crazy because I actually quit caffeine also when I quit the nitrous because I had so much anxiety that the caffeine just amped me up so much. Like, I couldn't even, that caffeine made my anxiety worse. So I actually quit caffeine. And I haven't drank caffeine for 5 months. I don't know if you guys understand how crazy this is, but I have been drinking Monster Energy drink since I was 17 to 21 every day. That's about 150 milligrams of caffeine every day since I was 17. That's like 5 years, 4 years. And I quit, and I haven't done it for 4 months. I used to drink I used to drink 2 times a week for years. Now, I only drink once a week. You see how all these changes, how so much positive stuff have happened since I quit nitrous? Also, I spend almost $1,500 on nitrous each month. Maybe even $2,000 on nitrous each month. Now, that money is in my pocket. You know what I mean? I I didn't even pay attention to women because of nitrous. Because when I was clubbing or I was going out on a bar, I got drunk. Most of the guys, they're like, oh, I want to take a girl home to me. I want to chill with a girl. I want to fuck, whatever. I was just thinking, God damn, I just want to go home, order some nitrous, and just binge and just lay there drunk in my bed and listen to music and do nitrous. Sex for me, nitrous was way better. Um, that have changed. My memory has become so much better. My emotions, like I'm happier. I'm so much more happier now, and yeah, like it's crazy. And I'm so happy when you guys write to me on WhatsApp because it really means a lot for me too, to know like that I'm actually helping you guys because it feels like we are alone with this because people laugh at us because they think nitrous is just like this harmful drug that it's fun and it's balloons and we have experienced something so horrible, whatever we're experiencing, that they will never understand, but I understand. And together, we can talk to each other and we can help each other through because like there's no one else who's gonna understand you. And I've actually talked to some people and there isn't even any clinics for nitrous use because it's legal. If you have a relative or a brother that has a major nitrous addiction, there's nothing you can do because it's not illegal and you can't force them into rehabilitation because they're not doing anything illegal. So I talked to this guy. He has this brother that has like this major nitrous addiction, and I've been talking to him for some days now, and it's just crazy how people see this drug as a fun drug, and this thing you can do with your friends, and in reality it's like heroin, it's like morphine, it's like tramadol, it's like it's like all these other drugs. There's no difference except that it has balloons involved, and that it's like, it's just, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this is the 6th month for me, and thank you if you're still watching, because I'm just rambling now. I'm not even saying anything new, but yeah, like, fuck. My life is a lot better now, and I'm fully recovered, and I'm never doing nitrous again. Never. Been doing it for 3 years, and I know now I will never ever try it again. Never. And believe me, guys, you won't too. You won't too. The only way to truly quit nitrous, the only way you will truly quit nitrous is when it has its grip on you, and you experience these horrible, horrible feelings that you will get from abusing nitrous. Because trust me, someday, if you haven't experienced it yet, someday you will quit nitrous, and you will experience your whole world will turn upside down. Alright? That's what I'm telling you. And when this happens to you, that's the day you're never gonna do it again. Because you'll be so scared of nitrous. You will never do it again. And that's what I told this guy who has this relative that is addicted to nitrous. It's like, if you can't force him to quit, then the nitrous will make him quit eventually, someday. But the thing with nitrous is you won't experience the horrible withdrawal or the horrible feelings that you get from quitting until you quit. It will take some days, but it will hit you hard. I promise you, it will hit you hard. So that was it for me. This is my 6-month update. I'm half a year sober from nitrous. Wow, it feels good. My WhatsApp is in the link down below. And just text me if there's something you have on your mind, if you want some help, if you want to talk, I'm up for anything. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you, guys. And if you want a video, like if you want me to make a video on nitrous or on whatever, anxiety, whatever, just tell me and I'll make a video. I have all day. So I'll see you guys in the next video.